Okay, so like I said in the last video of Adam22 completely ethering them, I don't think this was AD's initial move. I think that from what Adam says, obviously we're all looking at this from the outside looking in, but Adam didn't really go too hard on AD. Excuse me. From the things that are being said between Trell and Adam definitely took the higher road when it came to AD. But what I think happened was Trell is obviously under a lot of scrutiny, as well as Ace Boy Pun, and they're in the position of, from what I can say, well, we left this platform because of you. Trell says, out of loyalty and solidarity, I left this platform, even though I did say on my platform that Trell and Adam22, I like that dynamic, being that Trell was willing to develop. Now, AD is a hell of a podcaster too when he's vulnerable and relatable, right? But Trell was really honing in on the craft, but as of recently has become lax due to a false identity, right? So I think he was forced to make this video because it's like, damn, Adam going crazy at us like this, and you could just chill and you being friendly and buddy. So let's see what AD had to say.
Got something bad to say about you. Can't be everybody's fault. Everybody can't be the person that's doing all that shit. You get what I'm saying? You got to look at yourself in the mirror, and I know you, and you know me. It seems like you're not really happy these days. You doing things now that I never thought that you would do. And all that fake happiness and all that shit, nigga, any real nigga can see through that shit. You ain't happy, man. Fuck the numbers. Fuck all of that. How does your soul feel, my nigga? One thing that I do know is if you ask anybody that's ever came across No Jumper and watched No Jumper, they will always say that the best era was when me, you, and House Phone was sitting at that desk.
It was definitely dope days. The hat battles, the whole camaraderie, the vibe. It was a good vibe. But then again, you know, things change, and it's how you respond to change. And the way, unfortunately, you guys responded to change was unprofessional. Sad to say, it's kind of like if the FMW platform put people on, or put a group of content creators on, and they leave the same way AD and Trell left, they would feel a way. It's as simple as that. Just as simple as content creators being signed to FMW who didn't have really much of a platform, who didn't really have much social media savvy, and then be skyrocketed and then leave the same way they left, they would feel a certain way. I don't know how that's so hard to understand.
Since that ain't there no more, that shit watered down and dry. I don't care what you think numbers and how many times you want to chop up clips and make brand new business models. So don't let my lack of enthusiasm make you think that I'm timid or scared or any type of thing. And I'm gonna be 100%. I'm riding with all my niggas till the wheels fall off. Whatever they want to do. And you gotta live with the fact that some of your most cool, fuck all that, your most loyal soldier, you had to drop the ball with. So every time that you sit there and talk, yeah, I know for reals. I know what it really is. Because
it's obviously really personal. You could feel the emotions, honestly.
Me, I actually had love for you. I actually would have crashed out for you. I took a charge.
You're talking about somebody admitting to willing to crash out for somebody. Like, obviously a lot of emotions there.
For y'all did anything for you. So regardless if somebody says, yeah, you emotional or you this, you that, of course you're going to be emotional when you give a fuck about certain individuals. You fucked that up. You caused all of that.
Now, and that's debatable. That's debatable. From what we know, AD was supposedly being removed from one of the shows. Now, AD was a prominent figure on a lot of the shows that they had going on. A lot of the programs, AD was a frequent guest. So if you're off of one show, I don't think it justifies having a mass exodus. I don't. So when you say drop the ball, maybe we can reassess that. What do y'all think, though?
You think that every time something goes wrong, you could just replace people?
Because no, they said it was about the white supremacists. Have you heard anyone talk about that since the day that they exited? My point.
People, you think that's going to actually make you happy? My nigga, do me a favor, bro. Get right with yourself. Get right with yourself and look around that whole $5 million spot that you got, that No Jumper office, and really evaluate if the people standing next to you was really for you. Because one thing that I can say is that we may not have everything that you got right now. We still on year one. But I can tell you what, that live show that we had at the Novo, everybody was back there. No hatred, no jealousy, all love, all family, black and brown people holding stuff down the way it's supposed to be. Salute. The same business model that you could have had, but you're the one that dropped the ball.
No hater.
So since you dropped the ball, no matter how long it takes, let me tell you this, there's always gonna be somebody like you that thinks that we ain't gonna amount to shit. And I'm here to tell you, No matter if it takes 1 year, 10 years, 15 years, we gonna get to that plateau. You know it.
What do you feel on the inside? Are you tripping? Are you getting scared?
Well, it depends on what they're saying. That's what I want to hear. 6, play the audio so I can hear it. No jealousy, all love, all family, black and brown people holding stuff down the way they're supposed to be. The same business model that you could have had, but you're the one that dropped the ball. So since you dropped the ball, no matter how long it takes, let me tell you this, there's always going to be somebody like you that thinks that we ain't going to amount to shit. Get this clip out.
Bro, I can't imagine what I would do if...
Now, AD said a lot, but he didn't say very much. He didn't say very much. And what I mean by that, you would think that there's going to be a lot of getting to it, letting the record reflect, as they say over there. But it wasn't really reflection being made. I mean, he spoke to the higher dimension of your soul and spirituality. That's cool, but you guys are the kings of messy, right? T-Rell's the king of messy podcasting, elephant in the room. So I think we're clicking in to hear about the messiness. But for one, when you talk about higher road, why wasn't the higher road being taken or being in consideration when it's like, damn, this is the guy who put me on podcasting, gave me the game, allowed me to build my platform on the side. And because of one show that he removed me from, maybe I should take the higher road and just stick it out. No. Made a big deal. Oh, spirituality. He interviewed a white superior, whatever that shit is. Nobody's talking about it now, though. It was such a big problem then. And then on top of that, if that was the situation, right, taking the higher road, like this situation, if AD really had some things to say, AD could articulate himself well, but I think that he was coerced by T-Rell and Ace Boy Pun, being that Adam said, yo, you didn't really say too much when they were going in on me. You kind of just chilled and let them do their thing, being that there's a deeper bond there. So if that's how you moving, I'm moving like that too. That's how you could say, like, Adam at least reciprocated that, right? You can respect that much. Now, I think he was put in a hard position, being like, damn, we left because of you, and you cool with the dude, and he going in and calling me broke rel and zest rel and broke and all this type of stuff. And he called Ace Boy Pun my 700-pound life. I want to Ace Boys and the whole Let Me Cook, everything they got over there, they be really like, you know, good with the words and the comebacks and shit. So I'm eager to see what they say and how they respond to this. I'm eager to see what T-Rell has to say in response to this as well. I don't disagree with AD's response. It was classy, to say the least. It wasn't really too much insulting. So honestly, from Adam's response yesterday, it seemed like they could have gotten to a conversation of just like gotten to a point of conversation. But after this, I'm curious to know, like, y'all think Adam and AD could like be cool at all outside of the influences of Ace Boy Pun and T-Rell, or you think it's just, you know, AD's rocking with what's going on over there? Because if that's the case, then why didn't he say too much when they were going in? What do y'all think, though, man?